Hey there, how you doing? Hope you're doing great this weekend. I'm still on vacation having a wonderful time, but I thought I'd address two interesting topics regarding life here in Korea. The first being language and the second being fitness. Now, when you come to Korea to teach English, a lot of times you face issues within the classroom surrounding the inability of your students to correctly identify certain English pronunciations, most notably the Z and the R sounds, because there really is no equivalent sound in the Korean language. But there's also a second phenomenon that happens, and that's the adding of an additional syllable at the end of a word, a vowel. So English becomes Englishy, act becomes acta, or age becomes agi, or let's see, cast beer becomes kessa. And the reason really stems from trying to make English words but applying Korean Hangul constructs to them. The reason being, if you'll take a look at the word below, which is my name in Hangul, you'll see that Steve is written as a 3-syllable word. The underlying vowel is an sound. You'll see it in the first and the third syllable. It's because consonants are always paired with vowels. So even though Steve is a 2-syllable word in English, in Korean and Hangul, it becomes stiba. And that is why Koreans add the extra syllable, is that because in their native language, consonants are not paired, or consonants are rather paired with a vowel. They are not isolated in and of themselves. So that is why they are just applying their native Korean constructs to English. And I see that all the time myself when I try to conjugate various verbs in other languages that I have been studying, and also try to construct sentences. I try to use English rules of grammar to other languages, and let me tell you, it doesn't work. So all that needs to be taken is a little extra time on pronunciation to help the relationship of what is a Hangul construct of a word versus what is an English construct of a word. And it's very helpful to go into a situation knowing that. The second thing, it really stems from a lot of people having the assumption that all Asians around the world are very thin. And for the most part, fitness is very important here in Korea. The parks, the taekwondo studios. But there is a growing concern about obesity and people being overweight. I think almost every day I see a story on the news regarding to how to eat healthier and what foods to cut out, because there's a lot of fried food here. Not only what's on the street, but you get a lot of fried chicken joints. In fact, one just opened up in the quad yesterday. And another one's opening up, I believe, tomorrow, which is the 1st of August. And you couple that with the drinking culture of Korea, and you have a recipe for excess calories. That and the use of video games here really make that concern about people growing overweight. Now, what I saw today was actually even something that blew me away. And that was a new television, not even a new television show, it's the 3rd edition of the television show Diet War, which is the Korean version of Biggest Loser. And that really surprised me, because I really did not think that a situation regarding people being overweight had developed that much here in Korea. So 2 things from this side of the world. Hope wherever you are, you're having a great weekend. We'll see you soon.